All right, Jason,
Yes,
get a load
Mac.
of this. A piece of Chapel Rowan's wardrobe was the highest selling item at a benefit auction, and that's our first Hot Topic brought to you by Walton Art Center. So her iconic Hot to Go music video fit, which was a vintage sequin marching band unitard and a strappy knee-high boot, it sold for $88,900
Wow.
at an auction benefiting the Los Angeles wildfire relief. Other pieces from the Pink Pony Club singer that sold for top prices were the purple two-piece ensemble she wore at Sacramento venue Goldfield Trading Post and the green ultra-platform Marc Jacobs boots she wore in her cover photo shoot for Rolling Stone last fall. And I got to thinking, I love that they are auctioning these items for the relief.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah. It makes sense too.
Yeah,
right?
I
Absolutely.
agree.
Entertainment capital of the world, and
Right.
auctioning off one of the top entertainers of the world's wardrobe.
Right.
Completely
And where is
makes
she going to
sense.
wear that again?
Right.
Right.
And I love that they're doing that. Way to go. And
Yeah.
for her also kind of donating those items so they can
Agreed.
be auctioned off.
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
big. Well, keeping things out in Hollywood, you know, where all systems go for the Oscars
Yeah.
coming up this week. And we had Jacob on the show yesterday to tell us what his thoughts. But Hollywood really is rolling out the red carpet. Literally, crews were hard at work outside the Dolby Theater, getting everything picture perfect for Sunday's Academy Awards. As the media buzzed around, workers set up structures that nominees and presenters will pass on their way to the big show. And backstage, well, Rolex unveiled its exclusive room, a stunning retreat inspired by the landscapes and wildlife of Patagonia. It's the perfect place for presenters and winners to catch their breath before stepping into Oscar history. So obviously all systems go there. Everyone is excited about it. I know Jacob gave us his picks yesterday.
Yeah.
You were all in on Demi Moore.
I'm rooting for you, girl.
Who else are you kind of like, come on?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Yeah. What about you?
Who cares?
Like,
Who cares?
I don't care.
You
What
know,
about
I
you?
hope that Wicked comes away with something.
Oh, you know they will.
You know, I get really sad because those big blockbusters sometimes don't get the votes I feel like they deserve. Like, I loved Dune 2 this year. I loved Wicked, and I feel like they're going to probably win things for like costumes and
special effects. That's usually
effects and
what
all of
happens
that.
with those
Right.
kinds of films.
I know we both kind of really enjoyed and were intrigued by Conclave, so I'm hoping
That's a good
it
one.
picks
That's
up
got to be
something.
good screenplay or something like
Absolutely.
that.
Yes.
Well, Jenna Bush Hager is explaining why her wedding ring has been absent recently. On the latest episode of Today with Jenna and Friends, Jenna addressed some online speculation and revealed that a bad wedding ring situation is the
Say that
real
5 times fast.
Yeah, right. I couldn't even say it slow. That's the real reason why she's not wearing her wedding ring, not any marriage woes.
Okay.
She said, I'm not wearing one now because I broke my finger, but don't worry. I've seen some of the comments. Henry and I are still very happily married. She actually also talked about the time where she experienced another unfortunate ring incident where she lost her husband's grandmother's sapphire stone in her wedding ring because she was partying a little too hard at Savannah Guthrie's 50th birthday party.
Been there.
She is so funny.
Hilarious.
And so I'm sad that she broke her finger. She can't wear a wedding ring, but everything is all good with her.
It's so funny we're talking about this today. Yesterday, Jill came home and said that they had a conversation about wedding rings at her office yesterday, and almost everyone's husband had a tale of losing their wedding ring somehow.
Have you lost yours?
I have. I have. I found it again, though.
Oh, did you?
Some of these guys have lost them, and they're gone.
They're
long
gone forever. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of good wedding ring stories exist out there. in the
Yeah.
world. We were speaking of Chapel Rowan's, auctioning off her item earlier. Well, get ready for a Banksy with a crude sense of humor. Check this out. The elusive street artist painting Crude Oil, a cheeky rework of the Singing Butler, is hitting the auction block at Sotheby's in London. The iconic ballroom couple still twirls on the beach, but now 2 hazmat-suited figures are busy handling toxic waste in the background. A subtle message, maybe.
Whoa.
Not exactly, they say. This one's expected to rake in up to $6.3 million, get that. And the seller is none other than Blink-182's Mark Hoppus, who's donating part of the proceeds to charity. So if you've got millions to spare or just love a good art world shakeup, this one could be for you.
Yeah, I've got a few to spare,
Pocket
so
change.
I'll consider that.
Pocket
Yeah,
change.
for sure. I
Yes.
love Banksy though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you know I love Hamish, the
We're gonna talk about
Scottish
Hamish
Highland.
again.
I gotta bring back Hamish because this cutie pie just experienced his first snowfall this past week. It turned out to be pure joy for the calf when he had his first snowfall in Nashville. Take a look, he's got the snow zoomies.
Yeah.
He is so cute. I'm already like, okay, my birthday's coming up. I think I need a trip to Nashville just so I can go and
Would you
see
come home with Hamish?
Yes, look at him.
That's so
See,
adorable.
he's like, listen, I know this lady wants to give me a smooch.
Yeah.
Okay, I do, Hamish.
I did not realize that calves get the zoomies.
I know, he's so cute.
But there he is
I'm gonna
playing.
take him.
I love it. Well, switching gears a little bit here, cue the Imperial March because the dark side is making a comeback.
That's definitely
Dun,
switching
dun,
gears.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is returning to the big screen for its 20th anniversary. That one is going to be on the screens on April 25th. Fans can relive Anakin Skywalker's fateful turn to Darth Vader in stunning new formats like 4DX for a limited one-week run in the United States and select international theaters. Plus, there's a brand new commemorative poster by graphic artist Matt Ferguson to mark the occasion. So whether you're a Jedi or a Sith, it's time to experience this Star Wars classic like never before. I went to see this one when it came out initially, and I was just looking at this trailer, and there is so much more detail to this trailer than what I realized when I was seeing it on the screen.
Really?
So, yeah, I mean, I think they've gone back in, they've polished it up, they've made it look real spick and span. So here we are, you know, some franchises are still hanging around. Star Wars seems to be one.
Star Wars is gripping.
I know, but both you and I are hoping for and excited for this Mandalorian movie.
Yes,
So,
I'm not a Star Wars person, but I love the Mandalorian.
gotta love
'cause
Mando.
I think
Gotta
he's
love
cute.
Pedro Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've had a lot of fun, but we do have to talk about some sad stuff. So it was announced yesterday that Michelle Trachtenberg, who starred in Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, has passed away. Now, the actress recently underwent a liver transplant this past year, but it seems that her body may have actually rejected the organ. That's according to some sources. Now, she did die of natural causes, but that's still kind of investigating what happened.
Sure, yeah.
Back in 2001, she received a Daytime Emmy nomination for hosting Discovery's Truth or Scare. She went on to reoccurring roles on 6 Feet Under, Weeds, and starred in Disney's Ice Princess. She was 39 years old when she passed away.
Yeah, Harriet the Spy, Euro
Yes.
Trip. I mean, the list goes on and on. What do you have any favorite films
You know,
or projects she was attached to?
I love Buffy. I'm such a Buffy fan,
Yeah.
and so I remember her playing Buffy's younger sister. She did a great job, and so
And we were just recently talking about that reboot.
the
potentially
reboot,
happening
yeah.
as well.
So I've been kind of checking Sarah Michelle's Instagram to see if she said anything
Yeah,
yet. So
I'm
it's
sure
really
she
sad.
will. Yeah, and we have some more sad news to share if that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy were found deceased in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home along with their dog. Authorities responded to a welfare check on Wednesday afternoon and discovered the bodies. Now, foul play is not suspected. Hackman, aged 95, had a distinguishing career spanning over 4 decades with iconic roles in films such as The French Connection, Unforgiven, and The Royal Tenenbaums. After retiring from acting in 2004, he pursued writing and authored several novels. Hackman is survived by his 3 children from his first marriage. We will certainly miss him, but looking forward to reliving all of those great iconic moments on the screen while we can.
Yeah, a couple real bummers.
Yeah, for
but
sure.